Hello, y'all. Brett, Swafford Homestead. Out looking over the garden. We got our first frost this morning. It went on the ground. You can see our plants are still green. But it was windshield height on a pickup. My windshield was ice. The windshield wipers was froze down. It's getting here. Slowly but surely. And I got a few Praxis cherries. They're not hardly ripe, but I'm getting them for this next cold spell. Might get them. Walk down here and I'll show you what's left in the garden in October. Got our fall tomatoes. These are Jet Stars. There's some pretty good ones in there and there's some little ones in there. Got a ripe one right there. I'm wrapping it. See it right there? And I got my back to the sun. Trying to make sure I can video this. I've had the hardest time keeping these things tied up. They put off all kinds of runners and sucker limbs, and it's been a job. We're still getting tomatoes. I might have to cover them up for too long. The Mini Bustle gave her last tomato yesterday. It's done. Green beans, they're done. They're dried out. The jalapenos, well, they still loaded with peppers. I've been letting them grow. Got some good sized peppers here. The bell peppers are still trying to grow. They've got peppers on them. Most of them got a few. Some of them got blooms. I don't know how much longer they'll handle it, but they are down in between the beans and the old tomatoes. You can see this one has got, I can see 4, 5, 6 bell peppers on this one little plant. These just never did grow good. Now this one got 4, that one got 4 foot, that other one's about 5. They just never did bunch out like they should have. They should have blowed out bigger and done better, but oh well. Yep, I'm gonna have to cut a weld down here. My old tomatoes, ones I planted in the spring, well, they're finishing up. I got a few tomatoes on here and there. Still putting on tomatoes, but barely. Well, 4 rows are them. So we still got small green ones. We got blooms on that plant, but blooms probably ain't gonna get nowhere. We'll go down this row. Looks pretty grim. And fall tomatoes look pretty good, but these are looking kind of rough. That tomato here and there still growing. Still got a cantaloupe over there, but I don't think it's gonna make it. Gotten pretty woolly out here. I've let it go. We've been digging sweet potatoes and peanuts and picking figs and picking up walnuts and pecans, and I've let the garden go. It ain't producing much, and little grass ain't gonna hurt anything. This is my okra. I got pretty good stand of okra, finally. I got it started a little late, but it's, 7 feet tall on some of them. Yeah, I gotta come out and pick. I've got okra big enough to pick. I've got a few tomatoes I'm gonna go ahead and take off. My old pumpkins I planted, they had the hardest time that hot, dry weather we had. Now they look better than they ever did, and they're putting on pumpkins again. I just don't know if we got time to make anything. I see a few small pumpkins in there, but they ain't no orange. Lots of blooms. Lots of baby pumpkins. But I think it's a little late. We walk through the weed patch here. Weeds is laid over the ground cover. Still got a couple of watermelons. How they've made it, I don't know. This is the longest I've ever kept watermelons. These are sugar babies. They are smaller, but them are tiny. It's coming to be the end, you know. Its downfall's about done. I'm having to watch how I walk because the sun got me again. That's about all we got left in the garden. We got onions over here and got lettuce growing. Old Indian sunflowers still trying to grow. Got horseradish. Horseradish did good. The onions me and Lincoln planted together, my grandson. My 2 cold frames I built. Can't really see too good in them, but this one's got onions in it. This one's got lettuce. You can see it through the glass. Got moisture staying on the glass. That October's about wound us up. I've got to pick a bunch of stuff out of here for next week. I'm thinking next week gonna be cold enough to finish it off. The next few days we gotta play clean up and pick everything we can find. Anything that can go in the house and ripen, just to make sure. Hope you enjoyed our little tour here. Y'all take care.